This is Clark Ingram with People Profits LLC. We help people with their employee turnover, labor shortage, and skills gap. I want to talk to you again, talk to you about another major problem that I see all the time, and that is people trying to talk their way out of their turnover problem. As I have said in the past, you can't recruit your way out of turnover, and you can't talk your way out of turnover. Um, Talking about programs and values, having culture meetings and things like that without any accountability is meaningless. Uh, you will always have a host of actions which need to be done. A good number of those can be found in your employee engagement surveys that you do. Um, many of these actions will be difficult, but those difficult actions will send a message the employees and the future candidates need to hear loud and clear. There's an infinite number of actions which will demonstrate you are dealing with the root causes. Some of them will be very, very small, but some of them will be very important. Or not just important, that's not the right word. It's really more the value of it, of showing a consistency of actions dealing with the problems, no matter how large or small. There is one action that will break the back of your turnover. And this is the very first one, and it's the hardest one. That action is how you deal with a high performing employee who creates turnover. The number of times that I have seen where the turnover in a particular department was very bad, and then, well, we can't do anything about that because that's one of our best, whatever, best managers, best salespeople, or whatever. But they're also creating a lot of turnover. Um, I have seen this many times, and I've also seen that when they did take an action to deal with that and hold that person accountable to the values and the culture of the organization, that was one of the best things that they ever did. Um, the employees know why you have not done anything in the past. They know the deal better than you think they do. They always know the deal better than you think they do. Many employees will even empathize with your situation. They will know why you're not doing it, but at the very same time, they don't see in the long run that it's actually a good thing. Um, but they also know that you are choosing the one over the many, and that's not a good thing in an organization. They also know, the employees also know that the return on investment for that employee is dramatically lower if you factor in the cost of the turnover that they're creating. So all of a sudden now that person's no longer a high value employee. Now they're a mediocre employee, and that's a whole different situation, right? So um, more importantly, they also know that you are compromising the culture and the values of your organization. Look at the word compromising. You have made your employee a promise, and you are not you are breaking that promise by allowing someone to play by their own rules. Favoritism can come in many forms, and employees never like it. The employees do not necessarily want the person fired, but they want fairness and consistency. If another person is being fired for that particular thing, then why isn't that person? It is these type of actions which will pay huge dividends in both reducing your employee turnover and helping you recruit. One of the ways is now the employees see what you're doing, and they see that you're trying to cut back on the root causes of what's causing the employee turnover. They will automatically start recruiting for you, which is a huge dividend on top of reducing the cost of turnover. So I hope this has been helpful to you. This is Clark Ingram with People Profits LLC. We help you with your employee turnover, your labor shortage, and skills gap. Thank you.